Final session of day 2 about to get underway, and it is Victoria versus New South Wales in the boys singles. Bailey Randall up against Oliver Morrison. Connor, what did I say?
I said New South Wales.
Oh, Victoria versus Tasmania. Sorry. That's a great start. Great start. I might say myself out. Well, Val Febo here with you. Connor Munnings alongside me. Victoria versus Tasmania. Bailey Randall versus Oliver Morrison. Ollie, the AO Fours champion. Brilliant performance that was. Bailey from Bendigo. Saw Bailey for the first time at the Australian Schools Championships in City of Geelong. We were reminiscing about how cold it was down there and how windy it was, but I think Tassie might have just taken the cake, although it did have 4 layers on that day.
Surely Geelong was windier.
No, it was windier in Geelong because I had the tunnel there, but great club down there as well, like it is in Devonport. All the clubs that are cold and windy make up for it by being some of the best facilities going around.
Yeah, we've foregone the 45s to this game.
Yep. Scott Hodgett's watching on, saying been a long week. It's only Tuesday, but yes. So this is 1 and 2 in the boys singles ladder. Ollie yet to lose a game. Bailey in second position, only lost to Tim Thorning. Race to 21, 2-hour time limit is what we play to. Bailey using XGs and Ollie using Tiger 2s, and really looking forward to seeing these two in action. Both have looked supreme so far. I hear the nickname Pringles for Ollie. I'm going to try and find out what that means.
Likes his Pringles? I don't know. Doesn't everyone?
Pringles are pretty good.
Eats a lot of them.
Is that where that comes from? You eat a lot of them? Or? No, I did on Saturday. So apparently ate a lot of them on Saturday. And that's where the nicknames come from. You get stitched up on live stream, Ollie. The young Tasmanian, 17-year-old, holding one. It's a big win for Bailey Randall in the last game against Ben Harrison. It was close for the majority of the way through, and the Victorian got through 21-15. And Ollie Morrison, that is coming through beautifully for the Midlands product. Starts off with a 2.
Ollie Morrison studies bowls career at the Midlands Bowls Club. It's a very strange place, the Tasmania. It's kind of in the middle of Hobart and Launceston. So,
okay. So about, what, an hour and 45, hour and a half?
About an hour and a half between both. And it's probably most famous for being the best stopover you could have on the drive up the Midlands Highway. Well, there's everything there. There's a Subway, there's a Banjo's.
What?
Oh, you didn't have Banjo's?
No, what's a Banjo's?
It's just a bakery.
Okay.
It's just a brand bakery.
I remember we had a discussion at Indoors that there's a lot of Zambreros in Tasmania, and I've already seen a few.
There is. Like our Zams?
Zams? Bailey Randall, this one is looking pretty handy, just not going to get there, so playing in this north-south direction to conclude day 2 of the Nationals. 2 days left of junior action to come. Under-18 starts, Champ at Champ starts in 25 minutes. Pumped into Jack McShane before and asked him how he was, and he looks at me and he goes, I am cold. I didn't pack any thermals. He might be doing a stopover at Kmart tonight. This rink has proven to be already fantastic. We saw a wonderful match between Chanel Shakuch and Anda Panchawat last time out.
Take a lot of beating to be game of the tournament so far.
Well, Bailey's matchup against Ben Harrison was allegedly just as good.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise coming from the Victorian supporters.
Good young fella too, Bailey. So do you talk to him and seems well beyond 17.
Yeah, and he's just got one of those personalities where you first chat to him for the first time and it seems like you've known him for years.
Yeah.
A couple of other games going on in the same green. Tassie and Victoria in their fours, and then the ACT and Queensland matchups in the singles and fours as well. Ollie Morrison.
A pretty good track here, Connor. That's a lovely track.
Seen Dylan Fisher turn up. Come watch. Resides in Tasmania now, but ex-Victorian, so I wonder who he's cheering on. And that would be one more to the Tasmanian, taking the score to 3-0.
That's exactly how Chanel Shakuch started the last match. 2 in the first 10, 1 in the second. These two absolutely powered through their roll-ups before they were hanging about for almost 10 minutes. I think he's going to give the mat back here, Ollie. So we'll get to see what Bailey Randall does. Change it up.
Looks like the greens sped up a bit from earlier on as well.
Well, the sun has been beating down on it for the last, half an hour or so? Maybe that's had some sort of an effect. The wind has died down. It's very quiet this afternoon at Devonport.
It definitely seems to have quickened up since the morning session. A bit more sun on it. Not the best timer, but by my estimate, about 14 seconds now.
Well, that's, 3 seconds more than this morning. Couple of questions asked by Bailey Randall. Oh, the marker, he doesn't muck around, does he? Just quick. Stays on it. Gets the job done. So overshooting that one.
Ollie needs to get up here.
Well, he's moving. Just needs a little bit more. It's a good track had he had maybe another foot more weight.
So Victorian should get on the board here.
Change of hand for Bailey Randall. Backhand to forehand. He's on the trot after this, so doesn't mind it too much. Oh, this is not bad at all. Bailey Randall does get on the board with a 2. Ollie Morrison, 3-2 up. That's after 3 ends. Interesting start, Connor. Green a bit quicker.
Yeah. The wind's died out. There's been gusts coming up every now and again,
Yeah.
but it's good to see the wind die out, so it's mainly up to the players' abilities now. No conditions to worry about.
Not a bad start from Bailey. He's getting things past, which I think is really important. He's not having to correct by putting more weight on his bowls. He hasn't really put too many short.
Both players still trying to find the weight here. They've been getting around it, but not onto the jack completely. Seen the odd one from Ollie Morrison so far, but they've all been around this 2 foot to a metre away.
Oh, there's a shout of on your Pringles from the Tasmanians. What can Bailey Randall do? This one looks like it's motoring along fairly quickly. Ollie Morrison in his home state. I know Tassie have had a little bit of success in the under-18s previously. 2022 on the boys' 4s, I believe. Needs to be careful here, Ollie.
It's changed it up. It might be down, but
Very close. So 1 down for Bailey Randall still. So the shot difference at the moment, we'll wait for this ball to come down from Bailey. It's on a pretty decent track. Just sneaks it the wrong way. But Connor, +6 for Ollie from his 2 matches. From 3 matches for Bailey, +3. So I think all indications point towards this one being a really close contest.
well, I think that just shows how close the whole competition is.
Well, the biggest is +6. the worst is -6. That's how close everything is.
Yeah.
So, bang on the money. That's what you want in an event like this. You want it to be close. You want it coming down to shots, and one bowl could really decide your title. Big bowl coming up here for Ollie Morrison. He can pop another one in.
Good chance to sit and stay for 3 as well.
Yeah. He's not going to be doing that, but this is looking pretty darn good. That is nice from the Tasmanian. One, two. Is it 3? Ollie's just going to have a look with the old figure measure.
He's asking for tape. Sometimes I wonder why don't you just go straight to tape in the first place.
Some people have a very good eye. Like Aaron Tees is really good at it. I remember there was one, and it never got captured on TV, but it was the final bowl of the World Bowls Championships 4s in 2023. Teasy did the finger measure, and he just fist pumped because he knew to Ollie Morrison. So Forges ahead, 5 shots to 3, or 5 shots to 2. Sorry. Yeah, it was. I was watching Teasy have a look at it because we wanted to know what he thought the score was, and if they had have scored that, it was over. Incredible tournament it was for the men's triples and 4s.
Handy start from Ollie there. It's probably the first one from both players where they've got on it with their first bowl.
Well, that's pretty good too from Bailey. Bendigo has been such a major producer of wonderful bowlers for Australia. Aaron Wilson, born in Bendigo. And we know what Disco's gone on to achieve. I believe he was born right across the road from the Bowls Club.
Meant to be.
Bailey Randall hoping to be the next.
Be disappointed with that, Ollie Morrison. Currently 2 down ahead. Would mean looking to play up, get things moving.
Nice effort from Ollie. I reckon he's wiggled in for shot there.
Yep.
One green paddle held aloft by our marker.
He was a good bowl. He played with good confidence. Knew all the Baileys counted anyway, so there's no harm about knocking anything up.
This is a big bowl for Bailey Randall. Get himself back on the board. Try and keep the scoreboard pressure on. He's gone with weight. Try and go for this jack. He's close. Just squeezes past. That was a pretty fine effort, Connor.
Yeah, it was a difficult shot playing for a bad jack. I mean, there was other options on the other hand to play that similar weight to try and get rid of Ollie's. But in the end, he was very close.
A message from the man of the people, Connor, Paul Holschke.
Did you?
Watching on. Looks a bit cold. Did you bring your electric blanket? Apparently we both look like penguins sitting there with our jackets on.
Oh, in the background of shots?
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep forgetting we're in the background of the shots.
I've got 4 layers on, Paul.
There's the wind.
Yep. And Bailey Randall doesn't seem to mind. Nice little touch up. So 6-2. Ollie Morrison started this one like a house on fire. Well, that'll do for number 1 for Bailey.
Very good from Bailey.
Combined age of these two, 34 years old. And we're both almost at 30 ourselves.
They're two of the older statesmen out in the green.
Oh, Ollie Morrison. He's had a good start.
You watched the AO4's final. How well did Ollie play in that?
He was good. He was really good. All 4 of them did their job in that decider. It's certainly not an easy one to play in an AO final, but they were absolutely mighty. Adam Wallace, Ollie Morrison, Jake Rinn and Thor Shannon. Adam Wallace led superbly against Wayne Turley. And then Ollie was absolutely unbelievable against Sean Ingham in second. Then there was Aaron Wilson at third, and Ali Forsyth as the skip. You know, that is a mighty team to beat in your first AO final.
Yeah.
You know, you look at the World Championships that they've won, Commonwealth Games, so 2 Commonwealth Games gold medals or 3. Disco's got 2, Turles has 1. And then you look at the World Championships 1. Disco's got 1. Ali Forsyth has 1 as well. And Sean Ingham, an Australian champion as well. And it was at his home club.
Yep. Yeah, no, I didn't get to watch much of the game. I was doing some other work, but I heard a lot of calls for Ollie. I know there's a few Tasmanians there. I could hear them across the greens.
Jake's bowl to seal it was incredible. Disco drew in to give Ali an opportunity, but created a target, and he knew it. And Jake he needed no more invitations, and you can go back and watch it on BA's YouTube channel. It was quite spectacular. So a bit of rain coming down, sun shower. This is a bizarre day. It really is. And can Bailey cut it down? You can't. So Ollie Morrison. 1, 2. We'll have a look at the third. Three it is. So 9 shots to 2, Connor. Really good start from the young Tasmanian.
Yeah, Tasmanians will be keen to perform well
At home.
at home.
What I'm pumped to see is the Australian side series.
Oh, we got a jack on the wrong line.
So I got a bit of water. You know what? I might go and rub the camera, Connor, or are you going to jump off?
I'll go and do it.
All right, cool. Yeah, a bit of moisture on the cameras due to some precipitation. Sun's completely out at the moment, which is just bizarre. Really bizarre. Bailey Randall. That's a really good starter. A really good starter. Bailey will want to try and jump on this one. We know in singles that you can start a fair way behind and come back. It's happened on many occasions. Bailey's going to jump in with a second, but plenty of room for Ollie. Urging it on. Not quite going to get there. Ollie. Last bowl of this end. Seventh end. Well, he's going to try and will that one to turn. Not quite going to get there. Great weight. Bailey looking to add in another. And that will do the job. So the 2 ends that he's won, he's managed to score multiples. So that will be highly beneficial. 9 shots to 4. Trying to lengthen this one up is Bailey Randall. Really solid end. Only one in that direction. Away from the indoor rink here. So Ollie Morrison at an unblemished record. Bowling towards the clubhouse and the indoor facility here at the picturesque Devonport Country Club. There are not many better locations we've had in terms of an outdoor green for live streaming with a view like this. And he's put that in a really good spot. So he's got 2 behind. Still 1 down after a good first. With on this end, question from that 2022 boys fours team. I do remember, I think Jonty Hayes and Bailey Bellchambers were in that team. 2022 boys fours, or can you remember, Connor?
Yep, they would have both been in there.
Was it as an Ollie?
Cody Marshall might have been in it.
Yeah, I think Cody Marshall. Was there a Lockie as Scott Hodgett saying, Lockie Strotchner saying Ollie, Lockie, Jonty and Bailey.
Could have been Lockie Furley who's playing here today as well.
I think it might have been.
We can ask him when he comes back down.
I reckon you might be right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Cody Marshall, I reckon he was in that team.
Maybe Cody was on the singles. Maybe he didn't.
Ooh, possibly.
He would have been in the.
He was in the team.
In the team.
Definitely in the team. Someone racing through. So Ollie's going to come up and have a look. Got to be careful about his jack movement here because Bailey's put 2 in some pretty good positions. I think he'd be happy just to sit on his own and stay for a couple if he can. But yeah, really keen to see the Australian sides championships and how Tasmania go, especially on their home greens. Mark Strotchner, I know he'd be absolutely desperate to try and win. Can he get underneath his bowl? Ollie, no. So just the 1. 10 shots to 4. It's into double figures. The rule of thumb that I like to go by, Connor, getting to double figures first. I know it was a really close match last time out, but it was Enda Panchawat.
Okay, so
she got to double figures first.
Yep.
And are we going to lose the jack again? No, that's going to stay up, no problems. So this is the only end where Bailey Randall has had success so far. Racing through this match, we've already played 8 ends in just over half an hour, averaging 4 minutes an end.
So, wait for Ollie to bowl. And I've got the fours team.
So Ollie was
2022. Ollie Morrison, Jonty Hayes, Lockie Thurley, and Cody Marshall.
So Ollie was 14 at that week in Broadbeach. The very inaugural Nationals. Karen Murphy and John O'Davis won the Champ of Champs on the same day.
So I think that means the other player for Tasmania...
Jonty Hayes, was it?
Jonty Hayes was in the fours,
oh, he was, yep.
But I'm just thinking who would have been the singles player. Bailey Bellchambers was the singles player.
There you go. I knew he was in the team.
Yeah, it was just what played what discipline.
Well, there you go. Chauncey Hayes playing his trade up at Club Tweed.
He's got a skips job there.
I reckon he might. Good young bowler. Currently, at least one to Bailey Randall. Ollie's underneath here, so this is a really big chance for Bailey to again score a multiple in this direction. If he can start winning towards this clubhouse and indoor rink end, we're going to be starting to get pretty chuffed as the wind picks up a little bit more. Is he going for the bowl? It just decided to turn away at the last second. That could have been for 3. What's the end total going to be here? 2 in the end. So again, he scores a 2 away towards the swamp, as we like to call it,
yep.
The swamp.
I don't know if it is a swamp.
No, it's would you call it a river?
Riverbed.
Riverbed, there we go.
I mean, it's too pretty to be a swamp.
Yeah. It's 10-6. Towards the Mersey River, call it.
Were you just Googling the name of the river?
That's exactly what I did. Apple Maps, thank you very much.
Should have told you. Great start here from Bailey.
They got a Merseyside derby here as well, like the Premier League.
No.
In the Premier League, Liverpool versus Everton
Oh,
is the Merseyside derby.
okay. Did not know that.
One of the oldest rivalries in English football at the moment.
Didn't know it was called that.
Yep. Liverpool's not doing too well at the moment, which is a bit frustrating, but
No.
I'll get there, hopefully, again.
It's a great start here from Bailey, who's put one right on it. As you said, Val, he's won all his ends going away from the clubhouse.
Towards the Mersey River.
So here we looking to win this way, and he had a great start to do it.
Well, this is looking pretty good if he's got the weight. Just going to dip on him.
That shadow is going to cause havoc. You can just see it slow down a lot there. As you said, Val, it looked good, and it did look good until that last little bit.
He was trotting him behind it too.
So Ollie's swapping hands to look for the bowl through the gap.
He's close, but he's just under. Looked good out of the hand and then dipped away. Great to have everyone's company. 4th session of day 2 here at the Nationals. Tomorrow, it's all Champ of Champs. We're going to be bringing you Jack McShane versus Rob McMullen. Sponsored by McDonald's. Katrina Green versus Natalie Lewis. And then Brett Wilkie versus Max Kleinig. That is a ripper from Bailey Randall. And then all of a sudden, if he can win this end and score a 2 from 9-2 down. Could be 10-8, Connor.
Yeah, we saw a close game before between Ander Panchwat and Chanel Shakuch. Could just be similar.
Feel like that's where it's headed. Well, that hasn't come out of hand well at all. So it will be a 2 to Bailey Randall and Victorian. Bounding back. Back-to-back ends for the first time in this matchup. 10 shots to 8 in favour of Ollie Morrison. Yet to be headed so far. So no coverage of Champion of Champions today. We're doing 6 sessions for juniors and 6 sessions for Champ of Champs. So this is our last Under-18s match of the competition before we move to the indoor rink of the Champ of Champs, and we do 2 days of paras and then senior sides after that. That's a brilliant one from Ollie.
Both players really starting to find their range. Especially going away from the clubhouse. You got that a bit more finish with no shadow.
We see this at Broadbeach a lot as well on green 4, where the shadow comes around at this time, or a little bit earlier in the day, due to it being winter and no daylight savings. But you see it halfway down the rink, the bowls stop.
Yeah, it's quite interesting how much effect a little shadow can have on a bowl. It's similar in cricket. I know it's different, but it affects eyesight as well. Distance, you don't know how far something is away from the jack.
Of course, all of this being live scored, Lock, either... Oh, sorry, Connor. Called you Lock there for a sec. I was looking at the question from Lachlan Strochner.
Yeah, there's a Excel sheet. If you go onto the Bowls Australia website and follow all the tabs to the Nationals event page, and there'll be a little live scoring button. Go under-18s. They're not being live scored on Bowls Link. I can tell you the score next door between Taz and Vic is 5-all after 7 ends, so very tight there.
Well, there you go. Lockie, well, I'm sure you're a relation to Mark Strochner, that's for sure.
He is.
That is a 1 to Ollie Morrison, who extends the lead back to 3 shots. 11-8. Mark is breaking the all-time games record for Tasmania. What a lovely man he is too. The Australian Science Championships cannot wait for that all to kick off.
You had a chat to him on the right line.
Sure did. Matty Flapp is going to be breaking the all-time games record for Victoria as well, I believe. Bailey just starting to work his way into this, Connor.
And because we mentioned a vowel, we'll get the right line of plug.
Oh, why not? Give Ollie Morrison a plug for that. But of course, you can subscribe, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts from. Haven't had a chance to do one since before BPL. We haven't even been able to review the BPL.
It's been a busy
Been too much going on.
2 months, I think.
BPL, bowls for Brisbane, World Cup, Nationals, non-stop bowls for 5 weeks. Forgot what home looked like.
And then you're off commentating tennis.
Yeah, off to China. It's the last Tuesday of the Nationals. Oh, that is absolutely sensational. If the bowl stays like that, I'm going to tell Tennis Australia that I'm staying. Oh, can he get around? Really good effort. Holding 2.
He wasn't far off with his third. Just missed his line a little bit. The weight was superb.
11-8 to the good at the moment. This is looking all right from Bailey Randall. Very close. That is an absolute beauty. One to Bailey. $11-9 is the score. One of the shots of the match. The boy from Bendigo back within 2 shots.
Boy from Bendigo. It's got a good ring to it.
Certainly does. As we said, so many wonderful bowlers have come from Bendigo. I know Olivia Cartwright now playing at City of Bendigo. Made the move there from Moama just to stick with her studies and be closer to home. Just that little bit further away at Moama. Of course, the club supported her massively. Such great people at both Bendigo and Moama. Little lucky rub there for Ollie, so he'll put that right into a great spot.
He had his arms spread. Saying,
Yep.
Come on, turn.
Yep.
Or turn when you
Turn
a little
up a
rub
roll.
like that.
Bit tight from Bailey. Next one looking a little better from Ollie Morrison. Well, that's looking very nice from Ollie Morrison. Very nice from Ollie Morrison.
Give him a Pringle.
What flavour Pringle are you going for, Connor?
I don't know. Google what flavours there are.
Easy for me. Salt and vinegar.
Yeah.
Done. Salt and vinegar is the elite of all elite chip.
For chips. Tell you what, sour cream and onion Pringle's pretty good.
They are very good. Even the originals, I don't know what it is, the salt that they use.
There's a dill pickle flavour.
Not sure about that. Not overly sure. Haven't had the cheddar cheese flavour. That must be an American.
There's a curry or wasabi one in Japan.
Nah, no chance. Too hot for me.
I'd go for that.
Too hot for me. So currently 2 for Ollie Morrison. Has a lead of 11-9. Hasn't been headed as of yet. He's been in front since the get-go, or from the get-go. Really big chance to get a 3 and assert some dominance. He led 9-2. Bailey's done really well, winning 4 of the last 6 ends to peg this margin back. He's turned his back on this one, or it might just be to pick up the mat. Not sure he sent it. So 2 more, we believe, before our marker pops up the paddles, and that's what it is. So 13 shots to 9 in favour of Ollie Morrison, looking to continue his unbeaten run at the 2025 Nationals.
Once again, heading back towards the clubhouse is really like the jack on the tee in the shadow. Both Tassie and Victoria, they've had very good starts to their campaigns. Bit of a wayward one from Ollie Morrison to start off this end. Marker just saying the Tassie scoreboard needs to be changed. Had 31-9. Ollie Morrison was in front. I hope we don't go that long. Bailey just finishing in Ollie's line. So Ollie swapped hands and pretty good change of hands there. So Ollie Morrison, another one just sneaking into the ditch. So he's only got 1 in play at the moment. So there is a chance here for Bailey Randall. Just get another one on green. Put the pressure on Ollie. Ollie's holding shot, but if he doesn't get another one in the head, I expect Bailey would fly at that shot bowl. He's finished on the green, but he is still short. So Bailey Randall, he's got 2 seconds. Got his coach over. He's discussing whether to play sit and stay weight or fly at the bowl. He's got 2 seconds. Really taking his time here. Got the 2-hour time limit. We've only been going for 57 minutes, so there's still plenty of time in this game. It's going big. Bailey Randall. He's got the gap. And that'll be another one. Tolly Morrison brings the score to 14-9. Great support for both sides here. Tassie obviously having the home crowd, so you expect them to be a lot of noise. But the Victoria contingent have brought down a big crowd. Or a noisy crowd.
It's not that far.
Yeah, or a noisy crowd.
Yeah, true.
Good start from Ollie.
You can almost triple jump over Bass Strait.
I don't mind us from Bailey Randall. He's gone off, having a tactical toilet break. Slow down the game. The classic singles manoeuvres.
Yeah, well,
you're down.
Kobe Cromie did it against Travis Moran in the AO final of 2024. 18-8 down, came back and won. So Ollie just has to think about things.
Stand out in the cold.
Yep. Do some star jumps.
I don't even think it was a toilet break for Bailey Randall. He just popped up from the sideline. I think it was kind of having a chat.
Going to say, surely there's not toilets down there. I just went through the whole club to find them. Missed the whole end.
It's an interesting end.
Five shots the difference. Ollie continuing to just hold Bailey at bay. I didn't even mean to do that, Connor. I just saw you look at me. I'm like, what did I do?
It took me a while to get it as well.
I wasn't even. It's just one of those days. When you're on form, you're on form. So, Bailey trying to urge this one down. Has he got enough on it? Just rolled that bit too far.
Tell you what, I like the colour of the bowls in the rink next to us.
Yeah, I saw that. The red and the black.
Yeah.
You'll be changing soon though, won't you?
Oh, the Tassie ones. Oh, potentially. I'd like to just see one finals win.
Well, now that there's a wild card weekend, that does count. I know people are saying that it shouldn't count. Well, it's part of the final series, so I don't agree with wild card weekend, but I think it's a final.
Yeah, whether you like it or not, it's still a final.
Exactly. So Ollie, I reckon he's holding 2 here. It's pretty close. That wing bowl could even be in. Well, that's definitely in. This could be as many as 3 or as little as 1.
If it is 3, it brings Ollie into the checkout zone.
Does. I feel like Bailey's about to pull something special out, though. Not sure he's got the line here. So what is this going to be? That wing bowl could be deceptive. Our marker will mark it in the book or the scorecard and we'll find out what it is. He turns around and says 2. So not quite in the checkout zone, but Ollie Morrison back out to a 7-shot lead, Connor.
Yeah, he's playing exceptionally well against the Bendigo product. As the wind picks up here at Devonport Country Club, and I reckon about this time of day it'll settle in.
Let's see what Ollie Morrison can do. Can he continue on his merry way and keep this unblemished record alive? Or does Bailey Randall have a couple of surprises in store for him? Someone asking you, no way you're still using those green red lines, Connor?
No, I don't use them anymore. I still got them.
You're using white ones at the moment?
Yep. Still red lines.
They're not even yours, are they?
We won't mention that.
Good start from Bailey. Absolutely needed that. He's lost the last 3 ends and 4 of the last 5. Got it to 10-8, 11-9, and last 3 ends have gone the way of Ollie, and he's just spilled it away absolutely brilliantly.
Yeah, he's got that confidence going now. A few ends in a row, 3 ends in a row. He can play with the freedom he wants now.
Oh, this is looking pretty good from Bailey. And again, gets to the shadow and it stops. Just finding his weight a little better, isn't he, Ollie? Oh, he doesn't want to knock this in. It's okay.
It's across the boards. Quickly. ACT Queensland.
Am I seeing that right?
ACT is 12-9 in front of Queensland, and I don't know if this is right. I think the winds played havoc here on the scoreboard and the singles because it says Queensland are 31-17 up on ACT, and that cannot be possible. Oh, Bailey Randall misses or gets the jack, but doesn't get it clean.
What's the old adage? You don't have to be dead to be stiff. Jacob Cartwright didn't mind it. But he was so... And he's been so close so many times.
Not sure what that singles score is. I'm hoping someone changes the scoreboard soon.
Yeah. 17:31. Well, it's a world record for the Nationals.
Especially in only, just over an hour, or an hour and a half now.
Scoring 7 and end. If he's got the weight here, Ollie Morrison, he's right on the money. And he is on the money. Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. Oi, oi, oi.
Big game for both players in the singles.
Well, it could go a long way to deciding the title, Connor.
If Ollie gets this, he gets nearly game clear on top.
At home as well. Somewhat. Hour and a half away. 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Bailey's close. Bailey's very close. Has he rolled too far or has he stayed in for the count?
It's 1 into 4. I think it's safe from falling. It was teetering on the edge.
Yep, they're going to measure this. Get the chocks under that bowl.
Oh, there you go. 17-13 to ACT against Queensland.
Oh, okay, so
Singles.
the 31 was flipped around.
Yeah.
So what do we think this is? This is very close. Wonderful effort from Bailey Randall. And it is 1 to Ollie Morrison. It was so close again. Close, but no cigar for Bailey. 17-9. He's in the checkout zone now. Well, been sent the feels like factor by Paul Holschke, Connor, and it feels like 3.2.
Well, here now.
Devonport, yes.
That was not that bad.
I'm feeling pretty cold.
Yeah, not 3.2. So Ollie Morrison, he can smell victory.
Within an end of it. He's been supreme, hasn't he? 4 ends in a row. 5 of the last 6. Bailey Randall has thrown everything at him. Did well there. It's the wind really starting to blow a gale on the greens above us on green 1. Green 2's given us a lot of protection. This is our last actual session out here.
There's some champions going up on green 1 as well, so that
Yeah, Jack McShane's up there.
wouldn't be the most fun.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to play inside tonight. Very cold, and he'd impact thermals. Bailey, has he done it again? Not quite, but great line. Can Bailey get himself into double figures here? Holding 1. Would love to get a big collect here. Line was, again, spot on.
Just looking at the ladder with the ACT forwards team up over Queensland at the moment, it would cause a bit of an upset. Queensland currently sitting with 2 wins in second position, and ACT yet to record a win.
Ollie Morrison has found a little ricochet. Can't sit the bowl away and stay for 2. He was very close. Yeah, that would be a massive upset. Can Bailey stick around? It'll just be the 1. But he's back on the board and he's into double figures, more importantly, Connor. 17-10. Ends a run of 4 straight end losses.
Is there another twist in his tail?
Well, it's singles, so there very well could be. Well, that's an absolutely ripping start from Bailey.
Yeah, it's a great start from Bailey. If he's to bring this total back, then he's going to have to produce many more bowls like that. He's in a good position behind. Ollie Morrison.
He's so close. Oh, what an effort. So, only on 2 occasions in this match just the one occasion has Bailey been able to win consecutive ends. That was when he got a 2 and a 2 to go from 10-4 down to 10-8 down. And this is close. Bailey Randall. And a big cry of come on. He knows how important that was. Perhaps, Connor, slight rush of blood for Ollie Morrison.
Yeah, it's an interesting shot. I think it's a bit undecided what shot he wanted to play.
This is a big chance here for Bailey Randall. Go around the back, so not bad.
Not bad. He had the back anyway, but
I think was he trying to sit that bowl away?
I think he was trying to trail Jack.
Or trail.
His trail made 4.
That would have got it to 17-14, but still, current score 17-12 on a live scoreboard. If Ollie Morrison can't do anything about this. Is this going to get down for Ollie? No. So that'll be 2 more to Bailey Randall. 17-12, and for the second time, Connor, the Victorian wins consecutive ends. Might not be hot outside, but this one's heating up.
That not still moving?
I think the jack was still moving when that was picked up. So good sportsmanship from Bailey as well to ask, was that going in the ditch?
That was
100% going. Yeah. Yep, that was 100% going in the ditch.
Yeah, it was definitely going in the ditch.
So good sportsmanship from Bailey Randall to double check that. Gives us a good little wink too. Likes his work. So Ollie gets to control the mat. So if he does win this end, Bailey, it'll be 3 ends in a row for the first time. And I think he would give himself a shot. 17-9 down. Biggest margin of the match. The way of Ollie Morrison, who is finding it. He's getting closer. He'll sit in for number 1.
Bailey, he's got the momentum at the moment. You can hear it. Come on, Vic. Across the green, the big V's are getting up and about. Currently 11-6 up in the fours match against Tasmania. And another one there from Bailey. He's finished in a great spot. Ollie Morrison, he's under a heap of pressure now.
Geez, a 3 here would be very interesting. Very interesting. Can he get around the front, Bailey? Now can he stop? Oh, he's gone through.
Still to 2. So, options for Ollie here. He can just try and draw second. There's not much. It's a tough shot. I mean, he can play forehand to try and sit the ball underneath. He's a tighter hand.
The wind now cutting across the green.
He's
taking his time.
Changed his mind on the map because he was lining up for forehand. He changed to the backhand.
Ollie Morrison. Has he put it in for second at least? I reckon he might have. But, more importantly for Bailey Randall, he's won 3 ends in a row for the first time. He's within 4 once again. The closest he's been was within 1. That was after 3 ends at 3-2. But since then, he's not been closer than 2 shots. Even though he lost the jack as well. That one's spot on. Drop that one short, Bailey. Can Ollie hop on? He's been sitting in that checkout zone for 3 ends now. 4 within... 4 off the win. Struggling to speak now. Is that going to stay on? Just right on the precipice.
See half the ball on our screen.
Well, this is looking pretty good from Bailey. Oh, he's starting to get that wet sail.
Reminds me a lot of the Ben Harrison and Tim Thorning game from the first one.
Ben was a little further ahead. 13-0, 12-8. But Bailey getting that strut going. Starting to look a lot more confident in the rink.
He's strutting after his bowls, isn't he?
Yep. This one's looking all right too. This one's looking a little bit more than all right. It's looking like number one. And it's going to fall in.
Ollie Morrison just needs a bit of a nerve settler.
Is he going to turn? Doesn't want to knock his own at the back in either. Okay. Bailey, there's a bit of a target here for Ollie, though. So are you getting one behind, or are you drawing in another if you're Bailey, Connor?
I think you're drawing in another. You're playing positive, and if you change the head, change the head, and if you missed, you finish in a good spot like he is right now.
He's got to stay on.
Oh, no, he didn't stay on.
Bit irritated with himself there, but he's holding two, which would put it to 17-15, making it mightily interesting. Ollie Morrison, that nerve settler that he needs is right now. Can he get it? Not the gap, surely not the gap. It is the gap. Two more, 4 ends in a row. And Connor, it's 17-15. It was 17-9. 4 straight ends for Bailey Randall. It's the equal biggest streak of the match. He is coming home strong. Back to a 2-shot difference. Seen Ben Harrison go down in the singles.
Yeah, so Ben Harrison, after he won his first game against Tim Thorning, he's now lost 3 on the trot, and for Jordan Sturgis from the ACT, that would be his first win of the tournament.
And Bailey, again a great start, but that was the importance for Tim Thorning to actually get the margin back from 20-8 to 2016.
Yeah.
Because now his score difference is in the positive.
He's in the positive. No, he's had 2 losses, Tim.
Yep. Ollie can't quite find it. So now it's a matter of, it's changed completely because we saw that Bailey was so close yet so far, but now it's turned where he's nailing it and Ollie is having those close misses. This young 17-year-old from Bendigo.
It's a good start to Ollie. He's found the grass pretty well, just needs to adjust the weight. It's always easy to adjust the weight back rather than forward. So you want to be heavy with your first couple. Well, ideally you want to be on the jack, but
if you miss.
Yeah. Let's take him into a wider line here. Don't know if he'll come back from there.
Yeah, it was a sort of similar line to what Bailey just took. Bailey adds another. It'll have a provisional score of 17 apiece. And I'll tell you what, his line's a lot better. He's got the trot going. Bailey Randall. Has he got it in? You better believe he has. So if Ollie can't obstruct this, we'll be sitting at 17 all with both players in the checkout zone. Something that looked like a pipe dream for Bailey Randall about 10 minutes ago. Is he underneath here, Connor?
Yep.
Went a bit of an early crow, but it was underneath. Bailey Randall, my word. So wait for Ollie to make his way down. But he's confirmed it. And for the first time since we started this match, we are level. Ollie has not been behind. It was up 17-9, and it's 17 all. I said at some stage that Bailey was going to produce something special. He was due. Well, this is something special.
Yeah, since ever I said, is there going to be another twist in tail? I think Ollie's scored, so there definitely has been another twist.
5 ends in a row. He has come from the clouds. And his first bowls have been predominantly on the money.
Like this one.
Ha, you're joking.
Right on cue. Yeah, you'd say the momentum's definitely with Bailey at the moment. 5 ends in a row. Ollie Morrison needs to find something here.
He's close.
That's right.
Put it over, but he's behind. It's Bailey going to settle in a pretty good spot.
Something I've noticed really quickly, Ollie has been rushing the last few ends.
Yep. Not really playing the speed that he was playing earlier on. And it was that drive about, 3 or 4 ends ago, back in this direction. Tell you what, Bailey Randall doesn't mind this one either. Doesn't mind this one either. Just sneaks through. Holding 2. If you like, Ollie needs 1 bowl.
That's, yeah.
Just 1.
And that wind's going to catch that.
And Bailey's done this without scoring more than a 2. Keeps chipping up in 1s and 2s. Biggest score of the match has gone to Ollie with a 3. It was fairly early on. But from 17-9 down on end 16. After 15 ends, we sit end 21, 17 all, and Bailey Randall holding provisional 19-17 buffer.
So, Tasmania, who were out in front in both the singles and fours without having lost the game yet, they're down on both, well, equal on Ollie Morrison and Bailey Randall's ring, but down at the head, and they are down in the fours, and that would bring them back to the logjam.
Never really hear the word logjam in the Nationals.
There would be.
Massive bowl. Ollie Morrison. Hunting. Stalking. By a whisker. And Bailey Randall, for the first time in this match, is in front. The wet sail that he's coming home with is saturated.
I did see someone comment that sideline break, old tricks do still work, and yeah, that is true.
He has won 6 ends on the bounce. 3 in a row, multiple. Bailey Randall. What another ripper. Now Ollie has stepped to the side. He makes his way back on. So as his sideline trick works, both in the checkout zone, so both within an end of victory, but Bailey, for the first time after 21 ends, finds himself in front. Ollie Morrison. So can Bailey put in another and hold game, Connor? Something that we thought was a genuine possible fantasy 20 minutes ago. Bailey Randall. Bailey Randall.
And he's turned it over. He has found another gear.
Maybe another 5 gears. One, so he's cut it out. Saved game. Can Bailey keep the pressure on him? Tell you what, he's not a mile away. He gave it everything. Gave it absolutely everything. It's a great effort. That is a great effort.
2 seconds for Ollie Morrison, so might mean the game might go to another end.
Six ends in a row have gone the way of Bailey Randall. Last 3 of which have been a 2, which is what he requires on this end. He's holding 1. And he's been mightily close. Look at where his 3 bowls are. Telling it to hold.
He likes it.
He does not mind it at all. He's found the gap. Mightily close. So Ollie Morrison, he's 1 down, which would put it to 2017 in favour of Bailey.
He's taking a safe line.
Yep. So 7 consecutive ends. And now all of a sudden, it's sudden death for Ollie Morrison from 17-9 in front. Bailey Randall has forged back.
Yeah, it's quite remarkable from Bailey Randall.
So Bailey, how's this first? How is this first? Well, he's going past, so not a bad effort. Ollie Morrison, he knows he's got the goods. Saw him get into the position where he got to the checkout zone first. How's this looking? Both going past. Sits up at the edge. So again, Bailey holding game. He's going jack high, hasn't created a target. Just heaping the pressure on. This has been such an exquisite comeback. But it's not over yet. Ollie still just needs that one bowl. Doesn't mind this, Bailey. Does not mind this at all. That's a really good shot.
Victoria just defeated Tasmania next door in the fours.
It's a good win. I'll be pretty happy. Ollie Morrison. It's going to come down to his last.
ACT, they're still holding game against Queensland, 2 up with on the last end.
Bailey Randall.
He doesn't want to touch it.
Oh, it's okay. I think it's okay.
I think so as well.
Still one. Ollie Morrison. Can he keep the match alive? I can't believe we're even asking this question. Cannot believe we're asking this question. Bailey's just gone and sat with his family, I think. Support group in the corner. Watching on. This might be one of the best comebacks of his career if he can try and finish it off. What has Ollie done? Has he kept the match going? Has he kept the match going? Ollie Morrison just hasn't kept the match going. And Bailey Randall produces a ridiculously good comeback from 17-9 down. The boy from Bendigo produces one of his finest performances. 21-17. He takes the win. And Connor, I'm quite astounded by that.
Yeah, it was a remarkable comeback there from Bailey.
Well, he was telling me before that his highest grade in school was a B. That was an A-plus comeback.
Yeah,
he said I could say it.
Yeah, it's that sideline timeout that was pointed out in the comments. From there on, he was just on another level.
So he, from 17-9 down, he won the last 8 ends of that match.
Yeah, it was quite good from Bailey Randall, and it creates a logjam in the singles. Now I think we have 4 people on a couple of wins and 1 loss now.
So he'll go
top.
Yep. So +4, he'll go to +7. Ollie will go to +2, Didn't see what happened with Charlie Hicks. Might have had the bye.
I think he had the
Oh,
bye.
no, he's already had the bye, so might have been playing on another rink. But that's an outstanding performance from Bailey Randall. He should be mightily proud of that. And Ollie Morrison as well. Didn't play badly. Just sometimes those matches can go against you.
Yeah.
And I think he'll learn a lot from that. Still scored 17, but that is an outstanding comeback.
Yeah, and he's not out of it. The nature of this format is that one loss doesn't mean you're out of it, and he only lost by four shots. So his score difference is still good, and he's definitely still in the hunt.
Certainly is. Well, Connor, that was an outstanding day of bowls. Still not quite finished. Champ of Champs. There's a session at 7 o'clock because Rob McMullen's got to dart in from the airport and play Max Kleinig. So plenty still to whet the appetite. You can check the scores at bowlslink.com or results.bowlslink.com.au and the Bowlslink app as well. Aaron Delaport has done an amazing job, but what a brilliant finish to the day for Bailey Randall. He wins 21-17 from 17-9 down. Absolutely incredible. Connor, well done to you today.
Thank you, and it's our last stream game of the Under-18, so
yes,
it's been wonderful.
Has been really good games to finish with Anna Panchuap beating Chanel Shakuch in a brilliant performance, 21-17. And then we finished with 21-17 in the boys singles. So 2 outstanding matches to finish our coverage of the Under-18s at the 2025 Nationals. The next 2 days will be all Champion of Champions. You can keep a tab on the Under-18s, of course, at Bowlslink and also on the bowls.com.au. Wraps each day. So from Val Febo and Connor Munnings, it's goodbye for now. We'll catch you tomorrow morning from 8:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time for Jack McShane and Rob McMullen. That's indoors at the Devonport Country Club.